So a simple thought. Just one thought and my life changes. Hey, AuKeeRa? Yes. Try it. But remember, it's not to get rid of your ego, it's balance. So if your ego is going on and on, think about something different. Be an advocate for yourself. Show yourself your worth, having a life that's content, and that it's already where it needs to be, and that it's already perfect. And that every day that happens brings something different, even if each day looks mundane. We are enough right now. Let's talk about 2012 for a minute, because I also hear a lot about that. It's true. We are changing. We are. But our society still remains very much the same. What's changing is our ability to wrap our heads around new concepts. Concepts like the one I am presenting right now. That your thoughts create your external reality. Up until this point, none of us would have really been able to wrap our heads around that. The simple thought that we are perfect, whole, and complete and do not need healing is something that our society is going to have a horrible time wrapping their head around. But that's what the energies of 2012 are bringing. It's the understanding that the human race is very incredible and that the gifts that we are experiencing every minute of every day are enough. Once we are able to balance our thoughts and balance our ego, we're able to experience life on a whole different dimension while still experiencing what we call the mundane. It means that the mundane becomes a spiritual process. It means that we understand that our life is a spiritual process, but not a process to become bigger, a process of experience. Sure, 2012 is going to bring life changes. This planet of ours is very populated. There are going to be things changing. But that's not because we've done something wrong. And that's just the way evolution operates, and that still is the gift of the universe. And if you solely believe in God, that's also the gift of God. Everything is run in perfect harmony and perfect sequence to bring everything to a perfect balance. 2012 is going to allow us to understand what balance is. Yes, there are many front runners on the world right now explaining how to do different things, different theories. Don't stop living your life, though, if you want to learn about these. If you can incorporate something into your daily life, if you need to stop living in order to learn something, it may not be right for you at that time. I find a lot of people stop their lives, stop going out, or stop just realizing that they're enough to learn different, what's called spiritual modalities. And the thing is I believe even with meditation, we are capable to be in a state of waking meditation, living our lives with this meditation. It's an idea of letting the sound of our egos become dormant. It's still present, it's just we don't focus on it. And we can't exist in this state. Remember, we've chosen to live in this society, so therefore we must find ways to make this life in our society exactly what we want it to be. And remember, that's a thought. So I believe the shift of 2012 is the shift of us understanding that everything around us, we finally realize it's enough. We finally realize that all people are equal, perfect, whole, and complete. And then we realize that each moment is a gift. And we realize that the ego is not something to get rid of. And we realize any illness given to us is still a gift. We realize that every experience is a gift that does not need healing, but simply needs to be accepted. We realize that every emotion, even negative, is a gift and is meant to be felt. We are meant to feel, people. We are meant to feel. We get to feel. I believe that the times that we're moving into now aren't going to bring huge, huge changes. But I believe as we move through the next 10, 20 years, life will be different. Our mindsets will be different. Maybe nothing external will actually appear to change. but the way we feel about it will change. The way that we accept it will change. The acceptance for each other will change because we will be accepting ourselves. And it all takes a simple thought. So take the time to listen to the shows that I've presented now and previous. They're always going to be available for free download on iTunes. They're only going to be available on site for another 90 days. Please take the time and download them. Teach yourself what works for you because you are your own best teacher. Nobody knows you better. And even though some days you may not think you're enough, it's the balance. It's showing yourself that for right now, you just love you. You're so cute and adorable. It takes practice, yes, because our society isn't teaching this. Our society is teaching a way that we can never succeed. And yeah, it's not always easy to navigate. You're more than welcome to call me for an appointment or, of course, email me, which is the easiest way. My email is right on the website. The website's www.AuKeera.com. My name is AuKeeRa Rayne, and you can find different articles that I've written, and plus you'll be able to find all my YouTube blogs that are going to be up shortly. You're welcome to email me any life situation, no matter if you think it's silly or not. Trust me, it's not. And sometimes our solutions are so easy, they really do elude us. I don't have all the answers. I don't. But I have another way of looking at things. And I know you all understand this because you're my equal. And I know what I see, you will say, oh, I knew that. I know that because we are all equal. Yes, I do encourage you to get my book. I do. That first chapter really teaches you how to teach yourself. And it's the basis of all what's called the spiritual modalities, to show you the basics. When we run around and try and learn all these different things, a lot of times, like I said, we stop living life. And I found that I spent a lot of money when I was first learning about this stuff. Nobody just said, hey, you have it all in you. No, I spent thousands. And that's why my book, $35 Canadian. And it will give you the basis of meditation, chakras, colors, divination, ghost guide spirits, past lives, numerology, stress management even. It's all in there. And that way, if anything speaks to you and it's meant to be added into your life, then you can go get different books on it. That's why I also have recommended reading by other authors. Because I do believe different points of view suit different people. And I believe that our own point of view suits us best. And we need to keep ourselves in the driver's seat at all times. This life may not be easy, as so to speak, but it's definitely worth each moment of each day. We all need reminders sometimes. And we all need that smile from a stranger some days. But our life is ours, and we will decide what it's going to be. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me here on The Psychology of Spirit. Take care. Till soon, AuKeeRa Rayne.
Thank you for being with us on The Psychology of Spirit with your host, AuKeeRa Rayne. We hope you've enjoyed today's program and will return to us next Monday afternoon at 5 p.m. Eastern Time and 2 p.m. Pacific Time on Seventh Wave Network. Remember, life is not meant to be an uphill climb. It's just life.